Okay, working on a hydro jet watercolor. So first thing to remove, make sure the power, make sure your pressure gauges are down, make sure your water's off. Remove this tube, undo this one, undo this one, unbolt the holes here so you can get some movement. Don't really need to remove the cover because these ones just thread into the bodywork. And now we're going to undo the hydraulic body. So we're probably going to lose some oil, so we're going to put a tray under. So undo the nut here so you can get the pipe out the way. So now I'm just going to disconnect the sensors and the solenoid controls. So we know which way around they go. And then we've got these bolts here, and this whole hydraulic unit should disconnect from the hydro pump, and then we should be able to lift this out. So we've disconnected the hose here. It's just one of these, air filling. We've loosened off these bolts, so now the hydraulic unit is loose. And we are dripping some hydraulic oil into a tray. We've lifted the unit into a tray to catch all that. So it's pretty heavy unit. That's the hydraulic unit off. A fair bit of oil still leaking out. You can see it's starting to get pretty full in the tray. Now that I watch it, when I lift the hydro pump off, this tray is going to flip up. So we need to support it, or we need to be able to lift this up, lift the hydraulic unit up so it stops dripping. So I've still got oil leaking out, so it'd probably be a good idea to have a bung for these things, because I don't know if I can get this high enough to stop that from leaking. Put some rubber gloves in there because that's all I got on me at the moment, which has slowed the leak right down. There's no real pressure behind it. So we've got the end of the high pressure end, and we've got the check valve part off, and we've got the high pressure cylinder off. So that goes in from that side. Right, so when I tried to undo that, this was just spinning. Alright, and it actually undid that, so I didn't need to get the spanner in to undo that, and that came off. Then that was able to just push out, and then put that in the vise to get that off. Alright, but as you can see, we got quite a bit of rust in here. That goes in that way. We've got a whole lot of rust on this surface. We've got a whole lot of rust in the back, which backs up against there. And then that cylinder, this cylinder here, that side with the recess goes that way, and this is the flush side. So the flush side, this one fits in here. So we've got rust between those two surfaces. And then that one there goes in behind there. So we've got rust on there as well. So I guess the next bit is undo these to open up the hydraulic cylinder. This got your hydraulic cylinder piston in here that pushes back and forward. So that just pulls out. That's your brass. Bit of brass there. Alright. So we had a leak. There's a little hole underneath where the water was coming out. So I would say if it's leaking there, there must be a seal in here for the water where it's leaking. That obviously doesn't seal. There's no seal on there and there's no seal in the back face here, so doesn't look like it matters which way around that goes. We've got a hole this side, we've got a hole this side, and we've got a hole in the middle. It doesn't look like it matters which way that goes around. So just using these buffing wheels, so they shouldn't really cut the metal, plus using in a drill so it's slow. And we'll clean this side up. There's a little bit of a lip right on the edge here, I think, from this being hammered all the time. It's cleaned up the rust pretty good. And now we'll do this side. That's just one little quick run over it. We're leaving the old seals in so that we don't cut into this edge too much. The seal will help keep a nice square edge here. So that's nice and clean. Now I'll just get some degreaser and a wire brush and clean up the thread. So just some brake cleaner and a wire brush, clean the threads up. We're nice and clean. And then we'll clean them up, pull the seals out, clean them off.